Is Star Wars overrated? That is why you are here. To discover for yourself if it is truly overrated. No, chat. Oh, chat, dude. I'm going to say that all the time, and I don't want to say it. I'm used to live streaming, man, and I'm going to say chat so much. Anyways, before we get into it, make sure you subscribe, leave a like on the video, and when you're done, let's share it, dude. Let's get more people on the channel. Let's get more people here. Yeah, tell someone about it. We'd love to have as many people on as we can. So, but and maybe you haven't, I did a little intro video of what this channel is going to be, right? Brand new, trying to figure out what exactly is the plan and vision of it, but here we are. Anyways, I have to say yes. I think it is. Now, I haven't done like a ton of research into this, right? I don't know the ins and outs of the Star Wars universe, etc., etc. But I'm pretty sure, to start, there aren't any books, right? Like, Star Wars didn't come from, and if there is, I feel like a complete idiot, but like any kind of, big series books, or I don't know, maybe there was a little bit that influenced, I don't even know the whole background, but I don't even think that matters. That's really the point. What I believe is Star Wars, the idea is so sick, so cool, man. But the movies itself, the stories, the plots, I don't think it's it. So let's go back to what I was just saying, the idea of Star Wars, right? The concept of it, bro. Like lightsabers, dude. You can put up a little thing and like a laser, I don't even, bro, what do you even call it? And it deflects bullets? That's sick, dude. As a Jedi, that's so cool. Bro, and like, I love space, so all these planets, all these different creatures, so cool, awesome. And then the Force too, bro, we can't even forget about that, like, it's like a higher ability. I don't even know what you say there. So that's, how do you even like fight that? Like, I don't even know how you argue the other side that that's not cool. You know what I mean? Like, that's so sick. So the concept of Star Wars, I think, is so cool. But I am a movie buff, so maybe that's where it gets a little tricky, right? So I don't know all that deep stuff. I played Lego Star Wars, right? And I have on TMAC Gaming too, right? So cool, the little like bar or whatever. Oh my goodness, dude, take me back, bro. So good. Get the blue coins or whatever. Ooh, it's a good feeling. Okay, dude, we're getting so sidetracked. I knew this is how it was gonna be, man. Like, every single video is gonna be just like this. I'm gonna start on something and then get so sidetracked. But anyways, maybe that's what'll make it fun. So, you got that, and then, all these spin-offs, and man, you can go into so many things. Okay, but I will say, sorry, this is how my brain works, and this is how it's going to be. Darth Vader is so cool. Such an awesome villain. Dude, he's so smart, too, like, there's a lot of stupid villains, but, like, Darth Vader, man, you gotta like what he does. You gotta like how he approaches things, so I gotta give him that. But, like, I don't know, like, the good guys, Luke, I don't fall in love with Luke, you know what I mean, as like the character, the main guy or whatever, or just like the Jedis, or I don't know, man. I just, like, I hate to do this. I hate to do this comparison, but I'm a firm believer, and we'll probably talk about this at some point, right? The Harry Potter is just so much better than Star Wars. So I haven't read the books. I don't even want to get into that, dude. I know people are like, yeah, the books aren't like the movies or whatever. So it's like, I don't even know, man. But I love Harry, man. Right? He's different than like me, and maybe he would approach things differently. But I just, I fell in love with the character of Harry Potter, and that's, what kept me around too in the movies, is like you want to know what Harry's gonna do, etc. But like, Star Wars, man, I don't feel like I feel that, with like the stories and kind of the plot. And I mean, people will also be like, dude, what about like the old stuff, compared to the new stuff? It's so much better. I'm like, I mean, I can see what they're saying. I feel like an interesting example there too is like Fantastic Beasts. You can't watch Fantastic Beasts with like I don't know if I'm explaining this right, but hopefully you guys can follow me. You can't compare it like directly to Harry Potter. It's like you can't come in with Harry Potter expectations. I mean, there are some cool things that from Harry Potter you'll understand and know in Fantastic Beasts, but not a ton. But also, like, I feel like you got to just look at them as completely separate. Like, you come into Fantastic Beasts loving the idea of wands, magic, creatures. I mean, I feel like I think there's some like character cross. Like, there's some cross characters. I don't even know. I think Dumbledore's Fantastic Beasts. I don't remember, but like that kind of thing. But you can't like take the story and plot and expect that in Fantastic Beasts, So I didn't really like Fantastic Beasts at first, but then when I took that out, I'm like, okay, yeah, if I view this as a completely separate thing, it's sick. So I feel like maybe you should give Star Wars the same thing when it comes to the old movies to the new ones, but at the same time, right, like I'm just not a huge Star Wars guy. I kind of watched through them all and was kind of like, I just don't have much of a desire to go back and watch the movies again. I don't know, man. But that is kind of where I'm thinking on that front, bro. Like, I just, it really is so cool, though. And especially, like, getting to experience it while playing, like, Lego Star Wars and stuff. And, I mean, I love the movies. Like, it wasn't like a Star Wars movie came out and I was like, ew, gross, I don't want to watch that, But it's like, I watch it and it's like, okay. It's good. I'm glad I went to the theater, Got my massive popcorn or whatever, dude. Massive popcorn, Sprite or whatever, dude. I love movie concessions. A little too much sometimes. Anyways, but I don't know, man. I just feel like, I'm a big story guy. I like the story. I like, I like the journey of it, right? Like, and like, what it comes to in the end. I don't know, just the whole thing. So that's kind of, I guess, the main argument I would say is just the storyline, the plot, all that, all those big English words that we learn with stories in school or whatever. I'm not about it. But the characters are very unique and it's fun. Shooting, you got Han Solo, Chewbacca, whatever. I don't know, Yoda. I mean, okay, Yoda. Everyone falls in love with Yoda. Yoda's sick. So, you know what I mean, though. I don't know, dude. It's just, I feel like it's a hard thing for me to say, but yeah, no, like I love space, lightsabers, clones. Dude, stormtroopers are cool too. Like just how stupid they are at times or whatever, and the idea of like the rebels, their X-wings, right? Isn't that what it's called? And blowing up the Death Star. See, like there's parts, right? There's really cool. Like moments, yeah, blowing up the Death Star. I hope I'm not like spoiling anything for anyone. I mean, if you haven't seen it by now, I don't know what you're doing. So, but like stuff like that, you know what I mean? So there are really cool parts, and then, I mean, I think it's an iconic one too with like Darth Maul fighting. Dude, I'm totally spacing names right now. That's one of the earlier movies when he's fighting both those Jedis. Yikes! Sorry about that. I should know that, but. I don't know, man. It's just I'm a big story guy, and so maybe that's where we can write it off as is like, okay, T-Mac just likes the idea of stories, and so he sees things different. But with that being said, I can't really think of anything else that I would have to say there. That's really my main argument, and threw in some ideas here and there. But I'd love to hear what y'all think, man. Some people think I'm crazy in saying that, but I've had some people agree with me as well. And so I don't even remember when I came to this idea, but it's been something I've been thinking about, dude, forever, it seems. But let me know what you guys think. I want to hear your comments and ideas on this one because it's super interesting, because Star Wars is so popular. I mean, like getting the Legos for Star Wars or getting your own lightsaber, like those kind of things are still cool. Like I don't think that's bad, right? Like like, I'm not saying that's stupid. I'm calling you out for it or whatever. But the movies itself, man, just feel like the stories could be a little bit better and could be well done. Like, well done. What am I talking about? Steak, dude? Could be better. Could be better, dude. So, anyways, that's my thoughts, chat. Chat. I should do like a push-up for every time I say chat. I even say it in real life conversations. It actually ticks me off sometimes. But anyways, like I was saying, I want to hear your thoughts. I feel like I'm going to get hate for this, but hey, man, tmactalks, we say it how it is. I say how I feel. Yeah, it's such an interesting thing. So let me know what y'all think, man. Drop comments on anything you think of that. Prove me wrong, dude. I'd love to hear it. So I open all your feedback. Not even feedback. Your comments, whatever. But yeah, I'd love to hear it. And then also, like I was mentioning, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tons of content coming, talking about a ton of different stuff. Like this video if you haven't already. Share it with a friend, dude. Let someone know. So let's keep the conversations going. And yeah, dude, I'm excited. So once again, appreciate y'all. And we'll talk soon. Alrighty then. Bye-bye.